We're back in the garage today where we are searching out and rediscovering some vintage audio gear, stuff I've stashed in boxes and I can't really remember exactly what is in those boxes. So we'll open them up and find out coming up next.
Channel 33, RPM, yeah, 33, RPM, Channel 33, RPM, yeah, final gear and more.
Hi, my name is Frank. Welcome back to Sundays on Channel 33 RPM, your channel for vinyl, gear, and more. This is a common setting for me lately now, isn't it? It's the garage. You got that familiar echo in the air now. So we moved a year ago last summer. We did a cross-country move, and sort of the audio gear I really wanted. I knew where that was, and I put it into the music room, and it's all set up. But I had many more turntables and other assorted items that are in the garage, and you kind of forgot them. I forgot about them over winter, and there's other stuff in boxes and blah blah blah. And really, I want to find out what it is and take another look. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to price it. And I'm gonna give one turntable to a friend of mine, John, who's looking for it. Otherwise, I'm gonna put it on the online classifieds and sell them. I don't want to hoard the stuff. I want someone else to experience it and have it, and so that's what I'll do. But first, I'll take the camera, we'll check out what I have, and then we'll take it from there. This one's nothing special. It is a Sony receiver. I bought that new several years ago. Christmas lights. Found this on the shelf as well. There is the leg from it. This is an Akai turntable, and all this stuff is stuff I would have found at thrift stores and whatnot. Is there a price on this one? Yeah, I would have bought this one for $14.99, Value Village. It works well. There's a cartridge on there. I can't recall what kind it is. There's no obvious name on there. So that's one. I'm probably going to sell that. It's underneath there. I found this graphic equalizer, TIAC. I've used that before, but it's been a long time since I've used that sucker. I might fire it up, but I don't really use graphic equalizers, and there's not much of a market out there for them either, so I probably wouldn't get that much. There's my old VCR, and we have this. You know what, I'll move that over to the workbench. We can check that out, because I know as well, I got a box here somewhere with some audio gear. Actually, I think it's right there. It says cheap CD player, Value Village turntables, and remote. So I'll pull that out, bring it to the workbench, and see what's inside. I'm kind of like a kid at Christmas here, because I honestly don't remember what's in there. I sealed that box last May when we were moving from Edmonton back here to Winnipeg. First, there's this one. This is still the bubble wrap. And so this is a EQ, Nico. I can't remember if I've actually ever used this one before. It looks like a rack mount unit. So I got two graphic equalizers there. I'll have to fire them up. This one is another Value Village find. It was $14.99. On my old job, I had a Value Village thrift store a few blocks away, so I used to go 2-3 times a week, and that's how you really find stuff. I've done virtually zero thrifting in the past year since we've moved. Life has just been a whirlwind. You know how that goes. So I should get back into that. And garage sales, particularly now that's garage sale season. I'm a horrible flipper, by the way. I mean, there's turntables in here. Most of them I paid $15 to $25 for. I'll probably sell them for like $30 or so. I mean, if I went out and bought a cheap stylus, and if I bought a cheap cartridge and set them up properly, maybe I could ask $80 for them, but I really don't feel like going through that whole effort, to tell you the truth. I want to clear some space in here and make some room, so and take that money and reinvest it and buy some new stuff. That is always fun. So let's see. Man, this is dusty. This was in here all winter as well. We have a turntable mat. Here is a turntable. I can't remember this one. There's a price tag of $24.99. It's got some good weight to it. This is a Sony. Again, it has cartridge on it and a needle. So I remember I did get this one a test. It worked well. So there's turntable number 2. Again, this is a Value Village find. What model is this? This is a PST-22T, as in Terminator. You know, I had a Telefunken cassette deck somewhere, and I have no idea where that ended up. This is another Sony turntable. This is a PST20. That last one was PST22. It's the PS20, so does that mean it's just an older model? Or does that mean it's a lesser model? That I don't know. This one does not have a head shell. This one has less weight than the 22, so I imagine then this one may be a little lower down in the product line. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. Very important, don't want to lose these. A couple of hinges. So there we go. I still feel like I'm missing stuff. Like I'm still missing some gear, which I would have packed up. As I mentioned, that Telefunken cassette deck, which I did a video about, but there seems to me there was other stuff as well. Maybe in a box again. It might be, who knows where it is. Just the whole process of moving is a pain, particularly cross country. I have no intentions of ever doing anything like that again, because it just takes so long to get settled back in. But then again, when you open these boxes again, as I mentioned, it's just really kind of, it's fun to rediscover all the stuff you haven't seen for months at a time. In this case, I haven't seen the stuff in, well, it's been a year. All right, guys, short and sweet, a little bit of unpacking, kind of a spontaneous video. Let me know what you thought of today's episode in the comments below. Remember, if you enjoyed it, leave a quick like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, click this button wherever it may be so you never miss another episode. Again, I've talked enough. I think I'm gonna go grab cold beer, relax, and see what the rest of the day has to bring me. Until next time, 33ers, keep on spinning.